Almost every student dreads taking standardized tests. Many students take tremendous amounts of stress because of these tests. Younger students, more specifically third graders, should not have to take these tests, or should not take stress. And if students get stressed, then so will the teachers. In a recent NEA survey, a majority of teachers reported that they felt extreme to moderate amounts of pressure from school and district administrators to improve test scores. Ask yourselves, do we really need these tests? These are a few problems many people see with standardized tests. Standardized tests do not provide a student-centered learning path that many people are looking for. How? Teachers lose time teaching to testing and test preparation. If we did not have these tests, teachers would have more time to teach the curriculum students need to learn. Standardized tests also do not provide the creative aspect that learning needs to be more student-centered. After the No Child Left Behind Act was passed in 2001 and CLB, the U.S. went from 18th in place in PISA, the Program for International Student Assessment, to 31st in 2009. This affected science in a similar way. And as you can see, standardized tests have not helped at all. Wait, not only do these tests cause stress, but they do not improve our learning, then what's the point? President Obama and big city school leaders are working together to cut back on unnecessary testing and test preparation. Why cut back? Why not just remove and implement a different strategy, a new strategy? I want to propose a solution that might work a little better. Instead of a few tests at the end of the year that decide if we go to the next grade or not, we should use performance-based assessments. This is how performance-based assessments work. Students do their work like in a regular classroom environment. At the end of the year, the teachers look back and see if the student has met certain criteria in his or her subjects. The student also gets a project. The quality of this project shows how well the student has comprehended the curriculum that was taught to them that year. New York has used this, and it has worked greatly. It's a consortium of 28 public high schools. Every ethnic group has improved compared to regular NY high schools. White graduation has increased by 4%, black graduation has increased by 6.9%, Asian graduation has increased by 10.8%, and Hispanic graduation has increased by a grand total of 13.1%. Performance-based assessments improve our learning and do not give as much stress as standardized tests do. This also lightens the stress teachers get. While testing, many students remember things they learned early in the year or throughout the year. This really doesn't use that much knowledge. It just shows how well the students' memories are. Instead, students can be creative and challenge their minds with performance-based assessments. Through performance-based assessments, students will follow a more student-centered learning path. As you can see, performance-based assessments are better than standardized tests. They are just as challenging and give a lot less stress. Which do you prefer? Because I prefer performance-based assessments because they are the epitome of learning.